right now is the struggle.
Are live.
Great.
Hey,
It's tremendous.
Okay.
Well, I lost Simon's face, so let me hunt for it. Uno memento. In the meantime, hello. Welcome to Animorphs, Morphs in the Dark. We are here to play Tiny Teens and War Princes of the Andalite War. Oh.
Andalite War Prince. Mm-hmm. It's not my voice. Is my mic on? My mic's on.
Why not?
Let's see. I will just go ahead and say I'm really pleased to be back with everybody, and let's just go ahead and attend to the matter at hand. You guys got XP last time, and I didn't give it to you. Because it was sort of a limited play, you guys would get 2 XP for your playbook. So, if you go to your character sheet, you will find the at the bottom, you'll see under your special abilities, mark XP, and I believe we only really got maybe you got at the end of the session for each item. Maybe you only got 1 XP from the looks of it.
Fair.
Yeah.
So we can add just 1 XP to any of our special abilities.
No, it goes on that. You know how you track
tick,
stress?
the tick
Yeah,
box.
the ticks. Yeah. Like you're sucking blood out of your character sheet.
XP is blood for 2019.
I love that aesthetic.
There's 1, and then we got 2 from our playbooks, correct?
No, you only get 1 XP.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
You stop that. All right, we attended to a matter of introductions before. Let's do it again with all of our people. How about you introduce your characters? Oh no!
I actually feel like I had multiple discussions about my heritage and background and how I had no business wandering into that forest. I think that self-advocacy deserves an XP.
That's why I gave you XP.
But we all got it instead of just you.
Because like the other one is like handling like with your virtue or traumas, and none of you have been broken yet. So perfect.
All right.
Let's do quick introductions and then we jump right into the game because I think there's going to be a score today.
A score?
Yeah. Abby, go ahead and introduce yourself, your character, and your playbook.
Oh my goodness. Hello, my name is Abby. I'm the reason that we were kind of late today, but that's okay because we're still here. Anyway, today I'm going to be playing Kay, who is a hard girl to impress, who last session got turned into a bug in the shower and had some kind of weird, drugged out hiker or hunts person tackle them, and she got all of these visions of weird aliens and like big things being created on different planets. So yeah, that's okay. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm looking forward to it. Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I'm playing Gavin, who's a teenager who can't seem to keep his mouth shut for any extended period of time, and is real suspicious about all the stuff that has been going on, and especially this weird cube that they all touched and felt tingly after touching.
Wow.
And he also spent some time on the ground thinking like a dog for reasons he's not sure of quite yet.
You petted that dog.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. You gave it a good scritch.
Some good pets.
Who else needs good pats? Drunkly!
Hi! Hey! I am Druggedly Romantic. I am playing a character named Prince Icon, an Andalite. We crash landed, and my crew, we had to go find the Escafil device, and I ran into a hunter. The hunter kind of resembles a buffer version of Stanley Tucci. So get in there, get that Tucci. Get real good, get real close in that Tucci. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh my lord.
Kay got tackled by that tooch.
Yeah, I got tackled by that Tucci. Got to get that Escafil device, and and now I'm just I was shot. So just kind of trying to track down these humans and make sure they didn't get into too much trouble.
We'll see about that. Simon, go ahead and give us your character's introduction, because you are the only one who has not acquired something yet.
That's true. Wondering how we'll finagle that, but we'll figure it out. My name is Simon, and I will be playing Angel, the Battleborn, who's just a real stressed out, angry punk skater kid who probably needs a hug, but probably also needs to get out some of that aggression by smashing up some yerks. So he's gonna be doing some of that maybe this time around.
Impressive.
Smash those yerks.
To begin, a brief recap. We did meet our main characters. By the way, I'm the GM, and I made this hack of Blades in the Dark called Morphs in the Dark so that we could experience Animorphs and immerse ourselves in the rich setting and everything that Kay Applegate has granted to us, along with her husband. And let us our kids, Kayla, Gavin, and Angel, had been brought to this campground by a big resort lake where they were taking some time away from the nasty city, because city life can get to you. And it was a little bit... Troy, who is Gavin's dad, was a little bit too eager to get started. Got you guys up and early, and was like, "Let's go for a walk." He doesn't. He's not like. He doesn't talk like that. But he said, "To go for a walk," and to your delight, you found what looked like some old, weird cube. And upon touching it, all three of you felt very tingly. You were accosted by a strange hunter who had his boots on backwards and had only a puffy vest, and he was Tooch. He said, "Give me that Escafil device, please. I would like it." And Kay unfortunately got a blast of information as the two of them struggled for it. Some sort of empathic presence of their struggle brought on a wealth of information concerning Yerks, Andalites, space, Z-space, and all sorts of other things, including the knowledge that she could morph, but she didn't really know how she came to get this idea in her head. He was thankfully driven away with the Escafil device in hand, and it turns out he's actually an Andalite war prince. Magnificent! And then he realized, after talking to the researcher, we should probably find some place to hide this Escafil device, because if the Yerks figure out that our ship, which is currently masquerading as an island, is here, they'll attack us, and then we'll lose it forever. And if the Yerks get the Escafil device, that's really bad, because if they reverse engineer that technology, the damage it could cause in the Andalite war against them would be havoc. So, you decided to attempt to make contact with these children that you had seen. And this might be a score. This might actually be the first score of the game, which you, Drunkly, will be in charge of.
Sounds like nothing can go wrong.
No, we just have to choose a hunting ground. Now, when we start a score, we need to choose the hunting ground or the idea behind what will take place in this score. And there are several in the hunting grounds that are available for you to choose to sort of. It's basically there to settle on a single idea of what needs to be accomplished. And to do this, I think the contact hunting ground would be efficient. The point of the mission will be to engage in individual or technology in order to gain information or access. And right now, I feel like you need to come in contact with these young morphers before, or in not getting found out. You have to pretend to be human.
Oh God! Oh dang! That's easy. I can do that in my sleep.
Really? We'll find out.
I did put on pants backwards last time, so it's only uphill from here.
And you guys are playing the Invisibles, which means you do not get a +1 to this. Your crew is has special hunting grounds for acquisition and espionage, and I think contact.
I thought we were the truthers.
The truthers? Oh my God, that's okay. I keep forgetting. I keep mixing the two up. Burp. Exposing and disruption is the truthers.
Yes.
But contact is not one of those, so I think we're all set. We just need to make the engagement roll. And that means, let's see. Engagement roll essentially sets up the position and the effect of our score. So we need to come to terms with what sort of pluses or minuses that we need to grant you in order to sort of give yourself an upper hand, but also we need to realize that you're doing something that is out of your field of expertise. So I need you to work with me. We're going to do a plan. How are you going to approach this situation and ascertain the identities of these 3 individuals?
Well, I will probably, I would definitely morph into my human form, given I would get as close as I can to the location that I saw the nearest, I guess, base, it looks like.
The campground is the fortified holding of these humans.
It seems like this is where all the humans live.
Yes.
So I'm probably going to get down there, do a little recon on the outskirts. If I hear anything or see anything, I will morph and then move into the town. The likelihood of me, I would need to find some. I would probably need to find some clothes, which is kind of my issue.
You do have clothes, but you don't think they are efficient.
They are not efficient enough because the knees don't bend the right way. And so I'm gonna find my way into there, and then I'll have to scout out. I remember one of them was screaming and yelling a lot, so I think that's gonna be how I figure out which is which.
Okay.
I'll try to do a little reconnaissance, but I have to be wary of the fact that there might be another person in this camp who resembles me because I stole their genetic material.
Too true. Too true.
Borrowed. Let me rephrase that. They still have it.
I'm going to go ahead and say that you will get a +1 for the engagement roll because you do have the right morph. Having the right morph for a mission is a good benefit to you.
Beautiful.
All right. So I need you to go to your character sheet, and we need to go to... Where is it? Where is that engagement roll? It's somewhere on your character sheet.
I was looking through it and I couldn't find it, but I'm also really bad at when someone's like, "Look at the character sheet." I'm like, I can't find. It's like it's right in front of you, Marcus.
It would be so. Maybe it's on the crew mode. Nani. There it is. Roll engagement.
In the crew sheet.
Yeah, it's in the crew sheet
Okay.
under hunting grounds.
Oh, I already had that pulled up. Just wasn't looking at it.
Whoa, engagement.
I won't go on engagement.
Wait, it's in the hunting grounds thing, but it's not. I can't.
You can't click it?
I might be in the wrong. I'm in the hunting grounds in the handouts of Roll20. Is that where it is? Or,
Oh no, it's
Big-
on your
big character
on your
sheet.
character sheet. If you go to so above your name, you'll see
Yeah.
character mode. Click that, and then
Mode.
yeah,
Do
like
not see that.
your playbook, Andalite. I'm sorry.
Oh, playbook. Okay.
Yeah, and above that is character mode, and you can click on that, and it'll go to crew mode.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be successful.
You've got it.
I don't. Okay, so I don't. Character mode. There we go. Crew mode. There we go. Found it. Did it. Okay. Roll engagement. Okay. Rolling engagement. How many dice was that again?
You're going to have 1 dice for your morph. You're going to have, I'm going to say 2 die. Oh gosh, maybe more than that. I'm going to go ahead and say you have 3 dice because I don't think these people are prepared for you to walk in, but there is a risk of running into your own person. So that's a total of 4 dice. Hey!
I
There's a
accidentally
6!
pressed the roll button, but all with 3 dice.
With 3 dice. Go ahead and roll 1 more. Let's see if you get a critical.
Do 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 do.
Alright then. 2 6s means you get a critical outcome. So the critical outcome is just as good as a regular 4 or 5 or 6 outcome, but you get +1 D to your next roll. You have momentum
Ooh.
in this operation. So this allows you to basically you're starting the game with a controlled position, as well as wow, +1 D on your first roll.
Wow. Things work out.
Things did work out. I'm
Let's hope
very
it
proud
continues
of you.
to go this way instead of the everyone dying route,
Oh humbug!
like it did in space earlier.
I wouldn't do that. I would put yerks in your head.
Aw, sweet.
So right now you are in a controlled position. You have a golden opportunity. You're exploiting a dominant advantage. You're set up for success. And what do you do as you your first engagement sounds like you need to get some clothes to essentially tie yourself down
Yes.
as normal.
I am walking along the water, like because there's like a lake, correct? A pretty.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's a shore close to camp.
Yeah.
I am in my Andalite form, but I am kind of a little bit smaller. As I pass behind a tree, I come out the other side as a naked hunter man.
Did you stash your clothes somewhere
I
that
did
you had
not.
before? Oh no! Okay.
I did not.
Naked.
So there are a decent amount of people swimming, but they seem distracted. I noticed some clothes hung out in the log. So I kind of walk over and I grab what looks to be normal human clothes. So pretty short shorts, like fairly short shorts. They're like a little tight, almost like jorts. Let's say jorts.
Oh boy.
There are some jean shorts over there that I slide on, as well as a blue and white striped tank top. I grab it. It kind of it fits fairly well. It fits my frame fairly well, and I use I kind of make sure that no one had seen me, and I walk into camp as a normal person would, very similar to, I would imagine, how that one woman in Mars Attacks walks, just kind of like a normal human.
Mm-hmm.
Into the camp. Do I see anything in particular in front of me?
You see that there is what appears to be several strange pods that many of these humans live in. They almost look like, oh gosh, what are the Andalite?
Oh yeah,
what
is it?
I forget it. I only
Got
know.
my cheat sheet.
I don't have my cheat sheet for this particular bit. Dang it! I'm so upset. I should know this, but they're not that. They just look like they're like a very high above ground pods that humans live in and seem to hang around inn. You see there are several of them. There's also an established house/cabin. This other structure is actually a very modern-looking building that looks as though to be an administration unit. But you do not see, because there are a lot of young humans around here. You'll have to either make. I think you have to make some sort of roll to nail down where these young ones are hanging out at, where the younger ones make their play.
As Icon is looking about around the camp, the encampment, he does smell something that is very intriguing. There's a group of people off to the side, kind of grilling like a mass amount of hot dogs and burgers, and slightly drawn away from the mission. Slowly is being drawn over to where the hot dogs are, but still keeping an eye on the price, looking very shifty as he approaches these hot dogs, and kind of walks over to the grill and grabs one off there, burning his hand a little bit, and just kind of takes it, nods at the person grilling, and just walks away, holding it out like this towards the camp. So now what should I roll?
To get away with the hot dog?
Oh no, I know I grabbed the hot dog. This seems like a social custom. People were grabbing dogs from this man.
Oh, that's right.
Tubular meat was being grabbed from
Okay, I love this scene. Like, there's like a community, because I've been to these. There's like one person that brings like 50 hot dogs, and they start up the campground grill, and they start handing it out to everybody. But instead of like, yeah, you just take it off of the grill instead of okay, I think you need to make some sort of consort roll. Because this is how humans blend in, by using consort.
Okay. Would this be because I have an extra, or I have momentum, as you put it, would this still be considered risky, or would this be more controlled?
This is still controlled. Okay. You always start with I might change the position if you fail. So you have to make a controlled position with, I'm going to say, limited effect, because the simple act of accepting food, you don't know if there's any inhibitions that you are required to obey at this point. So I would do that. I think it's going to be limited. It'll like, you'll weird people out just enough so that they don't bother you.
And this is no bonus dice, correct?
You get only the momentum bonus dice.
Okay, so that's a 1 then, right?
Yep.
Okay, just double checking. Here we go. Okay.
2, that's a fail.
The hot dog drops from my hand, burning to the ground. It is now covered in dirt, from which I pick it up and I nod and eat it anyway.
The act of 9 on the dirt-covered hot dog leaves you with a burning mouth, as well as, I would say, the most absurd mix of delight and disgust in your mouth. The texture is unfortunately quite unsavory, but the taste is tremendous and painful because it did just come off the grill that they used to heat. And you get the idea that these humans, they do not appear to have good, these things that they chew with.
Sensitive face holes.
Yes, these things that they chew and compress their food with. It unfortunately, it is not made for hot material. But
what is this?
That was a hot dog, dude.
It certainly was. Bye.
And this gathering now sort of looks at you very warily, But it's only going to reduce your position. From now on, you're a risky position right now. None of the teenagers or humans that touched the Exaville device appear to be in the midst of that group. They must not be gathering around the food. I'm actually curious where... What do you do next? Because I kind of am not sure what Kayla, Gavin, and Angel are doing just yet.
I walk up to. You said that there was kind of. I walk up to a couple of the cylindrical people.
The pods.
Cylindrical human pods.
The human pods.
And I kind of. I notice a couple viewing orifices. I will peer through one of them. But around to the side where there's less visibility, because I'm sure the people might still be kind of looking at me. A couple people might be, at least, because I did burn my mouth hole with a tube meat.
Yes, it was not. It was very painful. You're not used to pain in your face like that. The inside of your face. It is as though your ankle throat would be ingesting something to the lava soil of